In this video, I'm going to show you the secret to my success over the past 3 years of outreach for my business. It's a method that prints positive replies, and it's a method that clears the floor with your competition, all the while flooding your pipeline with qualified leads ready to be closed. But before we start, I want to tell you a quick short story about how I found this method and implemented it into my business. It's 2020, we're deep in lockdown and cabin fever is really starting to set in. During this time, I'm in the process of setting up my first business with a really good friend of mine. Like many of you watching this right now, I was completely inexperienced and didn't know the first thing about business, sales, or marketing. But what I lacked in skills, I made up for in determination because there was nothing stopping me from making this work. While my partner worked on delivering the service itself, I worked on drumming up new business and doing outbound. I tried cold calling gyms in the middle of a lockdown, so you can imagine how that went. I tried Instagram DMs, LinkedIn DMs, and even emailing from my own personal Gmail account, and more complete failures. I was literally at the point of giving up when I came across a video from the man himself, Iman Gadzi, on a video outreach method that was absolutely crushing. It felt like a divine intervention and the solution to all my problems had been handed to me on a plate. The next day, I downloaded Loom and I pulled up a map of every gin distillery in the UK. For the next 3 months, I systematically worked my way through over 300 gin distilleries in the UK and created each one a customized, personalized, 10-minute long intro video. My calendar was full and my business partner was finally able to put all of those service delivery skills to good use and start generating results for our clients. It was awesome and it kick-started the next 3 years of my life. Fast forward to today and my outreach methods have matured significantly, using automation, AI, and the battle-hardened lessons that every business owner goes through in their entrepreneurial journey. Not only that, but my Loom strategy has also matured. In this video, I'm going to cut the fluff and show you exactly how to put together a Loom video so powerful it should almost be illegal. To start off, we need a few basics: a decent mic, a decent camera and lighting, and a structure for the Loom video. The first two are mainly aesthetic, but there is nothing worse than receiving a creepy Loom video from a guy with a neck beard who looks like he's in his mum's dingy basement. You do not want to be this guy. Spend the money and invest in a cheap microphone and a very cheap ring light, because at the end of the day, aesthetics do matter. People are fickle and this is important to get right. You do not want to be wasting your time recording long Loom videos that people are going to look and go, ooh. Now onto the juicy part, the structure. The main structure I like to follow goes like this. Start off with a quick introduction and explain to the viewer who you are and why they should be watching the video. This can be as simple as this. Hey, how's it going? My name's Tom Grainger and I'm the founder of advancedclient.io, and in this very quick video, I'm going to show you how you can book 10 to 25 qualified calls with your ideal client every single month without long-term contracts or expensive monthly retainers. What this does is bring you to top of mind as an expert, and it hooks them in to watch the rest of the video. From here, we're gonna unveil the pain point and we're really gonna twist the knife in, because we want our prospect to feel visceral pain when we're watching this video. And it can be something like this. As you're watching this video, you're likely dealing with one or a couple or all of these things that I'm about to mention. Pipeline that's drier than the Sahara Desert, an over-reliance on referrals that brings 1 or 2 measly clients every single quarter, and the ever looming threat that if one more client churns, you're going to have to shut down the business, go back to the drawing board, probably get a job. If that's you, then keep watching. From here, we're going to explain the old way of doing things. And the reason for this is that most services that you guys are reaching out with are saturated services, as in you're not the only provider in the market. So by doing this, we're going to separate ourselves from the bulk of agency owners, and you're going to be out here with a different unique mechanism. So what we're doing right now is setting up your unique mechanism to separate you from the rest of the market. And again, it can be something just like this. You might be thinking, Tom, why don't I just hire a lead gen agency or hire an SDR to start drumming up new business? And yes, you could. If you want to work with agencies that are going to lock you into long-term contracts, charge you expensive monthly retainers, and use the same overused, outdated, dried up processes that everyone else in the market uses, or hire an SDR for a minimum of $55,000 per year base plus commission. Now we want to present your unique mechanism as the saving grace, as something that's new in the market and that separates you from everybody else. But remember, we don't want to give away too much and we want to maintain an air of mystery, so we're going to convince them to jump on a call to find out more. Now, instead of hiring a lead gen agency or bringing on an SDR, you could do what 15 plus other cutting edge B2B businesses have done so far this quarter and build an outbound system in-house. A system that prints meetings while warming up prospects to such an extent that they turn from sales meetings into order taking meetings. Now we want to highlight client results and really build a curiosity, hammer home that you know exactly what you're doing and that what you offer generates results. It's the same system that helped Marshall from Nymo & Co generate over 70 plus meetings and close over $37,000 in new monthly retainers. It's the same system that helped Suet from Solderson book in meetings with industry giants like Scopely, like TikTok, and like Sandbox VR, generating over $100,000 in new deals. Or Ashley from Smash Cactus Media, who generated over 100 plus qualified calls and generating 10 plus new clients for his business. Now we're gonna move on to the call to action. And this is super important. You do not want to overlook it because what you say here is going to convince someone to either jump on the call with you or just leave your Loom video in their inbox and not bother you again. Right now, I'm looking for 1 or 2 cutting edge B2B businesses that understand the power of outbound and want to build a system in-house without the cost of lead gen agencies or hiring a team of SDRs. If this is you and if this sounds like something you're interested in, then there will be a link to book in a call somewhere around this video. You'll see a little button that says book a call, and at the same time, underneath the video within the email itself, there'll be a link to my calendar. You can also feel free to suggest some times, and I'm sure that we can work something back and forth and get it on the calendar. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm looking forward to chat to you very, very soon. And that's it. Short, snappy, and to the point. This video structure is absolutely killer when it comes to booking prospects onto your calendar, which is the most important thing. And the reason it works is super interesting, and there's a few key points for that. Watching a video for a prospect is really low commitment. It's not getting on a call, it's not agreeing to a time, etc., etc. It's them finding out more about your offer and getting in your funnel without them overly committing to the process. And what we're going to use the Loom video for is to convince them that a call is worth it. So it's a low commitment offer that then converts them into a call. Alongside that as well, when they actually watch the video, they're sold on 2 fronts. One, with the actual content of the video, and secondly, by building a parasocial relationship with you as a service provider because they've seen your face, they've heard your voice, they understand your personality, and they've spent 5 to 6 minutes watching a video with you in it, which is super powerful because now you're going to be lodged into their mind. It also breaks the pattern of everyone else's outreach in the inbox, and it makes you stand out amongst the crowd. And again, this is super powerful. And you can make these videos one by one when a prospect replies, or you can make an evergreen video that you send to every prospect that replies. Now, I'll be honest, the first method will generate you more meetings, the individual one by one meetings. But if you're generating 10 plus, 15 plus, 20 plus positive replies every single day, and it's just not feasibly possible to record that much content every single day, then I recommend recording an evergreen video that you can send out to prospects. Now, if you apply what I've taught you today in this video, I can guarantee that you will get an increase in positive responses and an increase in new meetings booked onto your calendar if you follow everything and you listen to what I say. Prospects love low commitment offers where they don't need to make a decision because they want to feel in control of the sales process. So if you can give the illusion that they have so much control over the sales process, it actually gives you more control over the sales process because you can command them in the way that you want them to go. As usual, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe for more B2B outbound content.